Hey everyone, Steve and Amaya here with AG Real Estate. Today I'm going to talk about how to get your offer accepted if you're a buyer in today's competitive market. Tip number one, make sure your agent's following the instructions in the MLS. Sometimes agents will just submit the offer, and even though it's super simple just to go on the MLS and read the instructions, they won't. They'll just submit it, and if they do something incorrect, you'll get put at the bottom of the list. And your offer is not going to be presented as well as it would be if it was all complete and done the way the listing agent wants it to be done. Communication is key, not just with you, but with the listing agent. Tip number two, make the most attractive offer possible. We as the buyer's agent, when we're representing you, we communicate with the seller's agent to make sure we find out what the seller wants. That's always gonna help get your offer accepted. So, for example, we'll call and ask, hey, does the seller want a longer escrow? Do they want a shorter escrow? What we're finding is that most times if they're moving out of state or if they're buying a new construction home, they want a longer escrow because they need more time to move or close their escrow on the other side. Now, if the property's vacant, then they probably want a quicker escrow. We communicate and say, hey, what's the quickest we can close? And that also helps. Another thing is find out how big of a deposit they want, how important is the type of financing. So we get really into detail and find out what the seller wants so we can get your offer accepted. Tip number three, make your offer stand out. We want to create certainty with the seller and let them know that you're pre-approved by a reputable bank. So we submit a pre-approval letter with every offer. Next, we want to make it personal. More than likely, this is not just a house to the seller, it's a home. They've created memories here over the years, and we want to build some sort of personal connection with them. So we want you to write a letter explaining why you want to live there. Is it because you want to see your children grow up there? Is it because you're closer to work? Whatever the case may be, we want to build that rapport with the seller. And by doing this, it increases our chances of getting your offer accepted. And lastly, do a video. Video is the fastest way to create a personal connection with the seller. When you put a face to the name, you're no longer just a contract, you're an actual human being. That being said, when it comes to the time for the seller to pick an offer, you're gonna stand out. So that's it for today. I hope this information was helpful. Feel free to like and subscribe our page, and I'll see you on the next one.